What's up, guys? Welcome back to Man Cave Collectibles, coming at you today with another toy review. So today we want to take a look at the Jada Toys Batmobile and Batman 1/24 scale die-cast figure and vehicle. So this is a item that we picked up on a recent toy hunt. If you're not familiar with the channel, we like to do toy hunts on this channel. We go out, we see what's on the shelves. So if that's something you're interested in, this may be a good channel for you. But we also do a lot of reviews on figures, different lines, omnibus, kind of anything in the comic book world, comic book industry, and collectibles. This is a recent acquisition on one of those toy hunts, and it's something I'm really excited about because I'm a big fan of the 1989 Batman movie with Michael Keaton. To me, he has always been my Batman. I think he did the best iteration of him, really of any Batman movie that's been done to date. That is personal opinion. Drop in the comments down below who you guys think is the best Batman. I would be interested to hear what the masses think as far as who the best Batman was. But what we're here for today is the Batmobile and Batman from Jada Toys. So nowhere on this box does it say 1/24 scale. I'm thinking this is 1/24 scale. If it's not, you can correct me in the comments, but I'm pretty sure it is. Got our Batman logo here from the movie, Batman and Batmobile and Batman. You can see we've got this little die-cast figure, or what I believe is to be die-cast based on the box artwork here. We've got another picture here of what looks to be the Batman and Batmobile. However, this Batman looks a little bit different. You can see here he looks a little more crisp and clean, and he kind of has a little bit of a grayish look to his suit. However, the cowl and the cape still have that black look, so not real sure what's going on there. Let's move on to the top here. You can see we still got that logo. Flipping to the sides, logo on the sides, and then flipping around to the back, we actually get to see everything else in this scale. So this is really cool. These are some that I would like to pick up if I can find them out and about on my recent toy hunt or on a future toy hunt. This was a Target pickup, I believe, but I want to say I've seen this at Walmart and Target. But these are very iconic Batman Batmobiles from the movies as well as animated TV. So really cool stuff here that Jada is doing. Flipping back around, we're going to go ahead and break the Batmobile out of this box and take a look at what we got. Okay, guys, so we got our vehicle and figure out of its packaging and onto our view table. And the first thing I want to tell you is I open a lot of stuff. If you're a fan of my channel or you're familiar with my channel, I do a lot of reviews. So I open a lot of boxes. This was probably the most frustrating unboxing that I've ever done. And I'll tell you, they screwed the bottom. So you can see here on the bottom of his feet, there are screw holes there on each one. So they took basically like watch size screws and put them into the bottom of his feet through the bottom of the cardboard box. And they did the same thing here, but with slightly larger screws. So you had two different size screws, and they did not, either one, use a standard screwdriver. It was very frustrating. We got them out though. But I just wanted to kind of point that out. Probably a lot of folks purchase this, leave it in the box because it really does look good in the box, but just for those of us that do unbox everything, very, very annoying unboxing process. Let's jump right on into the figure first. So you get this little figure. It is die cast. Now, the cape here is a plastic, and it does have a lot of writing here on the inside. To me, this is a little bit of a mistake. It's not a mistake. Obviously, they meant to do it, but I think this could have been done better. As far as, when you're standing there looking at your Batman figure, you see all this, legal jargon and copyrighted stuff back here actually on his cape. So that's very strange, very odd to me. I mean, worst case, put it up here, kind of up toward, the shoulder blade area, somewhere up in there versus right there where it's going to, be seen if you're looking. If you're posing your Batman. I mean, look at that. That's interesting. I can't say I've ever really seen a company do something like that. So the placement is a little questionable. But as far as looking at the figure, you know, pretty good for the size, for the scale that it is. The paint work is good here around the bat symbol on the face. You know, obviously we're not going to get a whole lot of likeness, Michael Keaton likeness on a figure that's this small. But you know, I think they did a good job for the size and the scale we're working with. Pretty good cape detail there. The belt looks good. You know, for the most part, got the suit pretty accurate, I think. So you can see kind of how he stacks up. You know, I've got a 3 3/4 inch G.I. Joe figure here, so you can kind of see, you know, where that stacks up. He comes up to about the waist of a 3 3/4 figure. So he's very, very small. Again, it's probably 1/12 is what I'm thinking. So let's set this guy back and let's look at what's really, to me, the star of the show, our Batmobile vehicle. So lots of nice detail here on this guy. We got some paint work here, kind of around some of the, maybe the engine components or whatever this is. I'm not a car aficionado. It's just not my thing. So you can always correct me in the comments that won't offend me. But here in the front, you know, you got that big fan that's painted out in kind of a gunmetal silver. Got the lights up front with a little bit of an orange paint on them. Again, that same silver accents or almost gunmetal gray accents there and here on each side of the vehicle. So it looks really, really nice. Flipping on around to the back, that same kind of grayish color, some red for the tail lights. Okay, now we do have some gimmicks or features here with this vehicle. So if you wanted to display it with the machine guns here, you could do that. So those just very simply and easily flip around and you kind of line them up. So you do have those. You've also got the gimmick here of the opening of you know, the cockpit or whatever you want to call this, the cab of the vehicle. So you can see there, we can look down in there, lots of nice detail down inside of that as far as you know, the steering wheel, shifter, seats. You can even see, and I'm not sure how well it's showing up here on the video, but down in there, the speedometer, you can see those down in there. So it looks really, really nice. It's very weighty as well. You know, this is a heavy, you can tell all this is die cast and metal. The bottom of it, this is just a hard plastic. But yeah, really nice looking with that open if you wanted to display that way. You also have the trunk area here. This will pop up for you. Not really sure what the purpose of that is. This is all plastic here. You can see even this in here is plastic, and then you go into the metal for the actual vehicle there. But that just another gimmick that they've given, and I think any type of you know, customizable options that you can have in a vehicle like this are nice. So if you wanted to display it with that open, you have that option to do so. This just slides back into place just like that. Looks nice. You can see it's got a nice translucent windshield there, which you can see down inside. Now Batman will not fit inside because he is pre-posed and he's die cast. So, you know, that's the best you're going to get as far as Batman being inside the vehicle. All this is not going to have any articulation in it in order for you to be able to get him down in the vehicle. Now, we do have the Hot Wheels 1/50th scale here to compare. Okay, so I think that is a really cool comparison. Now, one of the major differences in between these two, obviously we can see up front here, we got a little more paint detail. I don't know if this is an intake or what this is, but you can see here this is painted in that gray. We have all black here. The lights are silver. The lights are orange. Over here, we've got chrome wheels. That is not accurate to the movie. This is accurate to the movie. You can see we got the black wheels with the bat symbol there on the wheel itself. So they really went more, you know, obviously at 1/24 scale, they're going to have more ability to be more detailed and more screen accurate than you would on a 1/50th scale. However, I still think on the 1/50th scale, you could have hit the wheels just with some black. Even if you didn't put the bat symbol on it, you know, you could still hit it with black. But they attempted to put a bat symbol on there. They just put it in chrome. So, you know, just minor details like that can make a world of difference for collectors, because if you're like me, we're all about screen accuracy. We like to see it be very accurate to what we saw in the movie, and that's why we're buying it, because that has some kind of nostalgic value to us or whatever it may be. All right, so let's go ahead. We'll put a tape measure on these guys. So from front to back of the wing on this guy, we're about 9 inches long. So a pretty good size vehicle. Again, I think it's in that 1/24 scale. Now you can see here on our Hot Wheels vehicle, we're running at right about 4.5 inches. So it's literally about half the size, which again would beg to agree with my assumption that this is 1/24 scale, as this is 1/50th scale. So both these are great options, I think, if you're looking for a Batmobile just to have in your collection. But obviously the 1/24 scale, they've hit it more screen accurate and just a better overall product. Now, I want to say this 1/50th scale Hot Wheels Batmobile ran me about $7 and some change. For 20 bucks, this is what I got. Now, if I could go back, I didn't necessarily need or want both of these in the collection. If I could go back, I probably would have just purchased the $20 Jada Toys 1/24 scale, because it has a better shelf presence. And I'm not really necessarily a Hot Wheels collector. I like them, and I may even continue to go on and try to purchase the rest of the Batman vehicles in the Hot Wheels line. I'm still looking for that animated Batman Batmobile, but I'm going to be looking for the animated one in this scale as well. Let me know what you guys think of these two vehicles. I think they're both fantastic for the money. I think they're good investments, or good purchases. I don't know about investments, but purchases for your collection. Hit that like button if you guys enjoyed this video. It helps get the video out there for other people to be able to see. If you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing. Love to have you as part of the Man Cave Collectibles team. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Until next time.